Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. Today is finally the last little update on my challenge of reading Jane Austen this month. I have finished the last book. Well, not the last book I planned, but I finished the last book. It is Persuasion. Let's go through a little bit of things. It was published a couple of months after her death, so in December 1817. On Goodreads, it has a rating of 4.15, which I think is really high. So for me, I rated it 3 stars. But anyway, we'll go back to this later. This book is linked to Northanger Abbey. I have read that book. It was published together at first. Also note that Northanger Abbey is my least favorite by her, which is why I wasn't planning to read it in June. So this book and Northanger Abbey were published together, and both of them were not my favorite, which is really sad. In this, you're following Anne Elliot. She is 27 years old and is not married, but as you're following her, you realize that she was about to get married to a man with no title and no money, and because of everyone, she didn't marry that guy. So basically, you learn that true love is worth fighting for in this book. I do believe that you can get something new every time you read this book. Will I read it again? I don't know. This was my second time reading it, and I still did not enjoy this book. Also, I feel like my review is all over the place, but anyway, it's 8 AM on the Friday and I'm tired. But anyway, so it is faster to read than Emma, which is the book that put me in a reading slump in June. Also note that I did finish this like a week ago, but I just didn't have the time to sit down and do this little review, so I wrote everything because I knew I wasn't gonna get the time before a while. In this book, you also question, like, you think about women's position in society, especially in those times. Basically, all you could get was to get married and have a good marriage and have like someone who had a title or money or both, because that would get you to be in a good position in life. But you know, also because you realize that she didn't marry the love of her life, you also realize that in life you get second chances and that you shouldn't stop at the first chance you get. And you know, things happen, you make bad decisions, but you get over it and start again and get a second chance. You also, Anne has to handle that bad decision she made, so you know, you get all these things about how to handle regret. That was good. I don't know, I just couldn't connect to the story. Anne Elliot wasn't that amazing in my opinion. You know, she's in a family, she has a duty to her family, so she can't marry someone who has no title and no money. But you know, sometimes in life it doesn't want me to film. Anyway, so I was saying, family is not everything. You shouldn't stop living because of what your family wants. I know it's hard, but you know, it's how it is. But anyway, I did prefer Anne to Emma, which is because Emma was pissing me off. I just hated her. So Anne was better. She knows she messed up, but she is trying. You know, he's trying to go through life and become a better person and everything, so that I enjoyed. She's also in a family that's not the best family, so she has to figure out how to be nice to her family but also be different and recognize that her family is not the best, and how she can go through life with that, because it's not like today where you can be like, I'm gonna disconnect from my family, I'm not gonna talk to them, and still can live a really nice life, you know, you get a job, a place to live, new friends, blah blah blah. But in that time you couldn't just stop talking to your family, especially if you were a woman. You had to be close to your family because you didn't have any money or any connection without your family. So Anne has to figure out how to be her own person and have her own wants in life while still being stuck in that place. So that was good. But as much as the book was okay for me, 3 stars, you know, it wasn't that bad. But the movie, I watched this adaptation, and I think it has become my favorite book, my favorite movie of all time. I wasn't sure at the beginning because of the actress, I'm forgetting her name, but it was the one in 50 Shades of Grey. So I was like, this is so weird. I've watched her fall in love with a billionaire and have a lot of, you know, things, and she's there as Anne Elliot in an adaptation of a book published in the 19th century. So I was a little bit afraid of what it was gonna be. And also, like, I watched Emma too, and I hated that movie, so I was a little bit stressed. And since the book was just okay, but I was so surprised. It is a funny movie, like, it's just amazing. I will rewatch it really soon for sure, because I want my boyfriend to watch it. But like, now I like Anne Elliot, so after reading the book I was like, she's fine, but like, I'm not amazed by her. But after watching the movie, I love her. I love her. If you haven't watched the movie, you should, because I don't know what else to say. It was so good, really. That was a strong end to my June Austen challenge. And yeah, we're at the end, so I'll do a little wrap up. I have read 3 books in this month. So I went through Pride and Prejudice, still my favorite book by Jane Austen. I absolutely love this book. Then I read for the first time Emma, and that was just a complete disappointment. Just did not enjoy this book. It is also the thickest of the 3 I have read and put me on a reading slump. I have nothing else to say. And then I just read Persuasion. So 3 books. Pride and Prejudice still my favorite, Emma my least favorite, and then we have Persuasion in the middle. And for the adaptation, I have watched the Pride and Prejudice movie is a gem. I know some people don't like it, but I really love it. The Emma movie, no, I did not enjoy the actress who's playing Emma, and also Emma is just pissing me off, so not for me. But the Persuasion movie is a really strong contender to Pride and Prejudice, and I believe that in time, Persuasion, the movie, will be, I will prefer that movie than Pride and Prejudice, which is surprising. But anyway, this is the end for June Austen. It was a really hard month, but I feel like I did pretty well. 3 books, 3 classics in 1 month is a lot, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.